Hi, Nichelle again from Charligal-stock, and just continuing on with part 2 of the frequently asked questions that I seem to get a lot from people who visit my stock account. So the last thing that I was talking about was my makeup kit, I believe, and another thing that it consists of that I forgot to mention previously is my MAC brushes. I have quite a lot of them. It's quite a big amount of brushes. I can't actually remember how many are in there because it's been a little while, seeing as my camera has stuffed out on me that I've actually used them for anything. But yeah, no, they're really, really good, and I use them all the time for a lot of the applying the makeup that I use within the different stock shoots that I have done and are planning on doing. So fingers crossed that the new camera, or I fix my old one, happens soon. So with that out of the way, okay, how do I source my models? Model Mayhem. I think I already said that. I can't remember. But Model Mayhem, seriously, really good way to find really good talent. You can put a casting call out. You can say, this is my idea. I have, you know, I'm looking for this sort of a person. You know, come to me. Do you want to be a part of it? And, you know, obviously, I do try and pay the models that I use their something, so that can also help. It's not always the easiest to get people to do a lot of things with you as TF work, but yeah, I find Model Mayhem is definitely a really good way to go if you are sourcing models and, you know, want them as a part of your stock shoot. When it comes to my least favourite stock to shoot, that would definitely have to be, I can't decide between foot related, because I get a lot of creepy, pervy comments about my feet from foot fetish people on Deviant, and it absolutely freaks me out. So I hate shooting. I don't shoot feet only stock purely for that reason. Unfortunately, it kind of shines through in some questions people will say about my feet or ask about just things to do with that, and it kind of freaks me out. I don't like talking about my feet because I do get quite a lot of really disgusting, freaky and pervy comments from people, and so if I go off at you for asking me about my feet at all, that's why. There's just so many freaky people out there. I'd rather not talk about it at all. Definitely won't shoot them particularly, specifically, or on their own. I unfortunately always forget to put shoes on when I shoot stock, so that kind of sucks because a lot of the stock that I do shoot is barefoot, and so that kind of brings it down on me a little bit. But, you know, in general, I just prefer not to have people saying creepy things, asking me freaky things about my feet. My feet are out of boundaries, people. No touchy. No touchy. Not for you. So they're probably my least favourite thing to shoot. I also don't particularly like shooting things like spiders, just because they freak me out. A lot of the ones here in Australia are really poisonous and freaky. That's probably the main thing to do with it. To all those out there who like spiders, good for you. Go shoot some stock of it, because I'm not going to. So generally, those are the things that I steer clear of when it comes to shooting stock. I dedicate a lot of time to my stocking and my stock account. I think probably almost 85% of my week is spent managing my stock account and trying to keep on top of the fast messages that I have in my message center there. It seems to have grown quite a lot over the last year especially, and I absolutely love getting comments from people, and I always go out of my way to try and respond to every single one. And even if it does take me a while to get there, if you have written me a comment and, you know, have put the time and effort in to saying something or asking me a question, or, you know, just putting in some effort towards my stock and, you know, letting me know what you think, I will definitely be doing my best to get back to you, even if it does end up taking a long time for me too. It can be quite hard to manage all of the incoming that comes through, but, you know, in the end, that's one of the reasons why I do this. I really enjoy doing it for the people, and I enjoy the response that I get from people about the stock that I'm providing for you. So, you know, don't stop. Keep sending me messages, and I appreciate it, and I'll definitely get back to you. So what was I talking about? That was how much time do I dedicate to shooting stock. When my camera was working, pretty much every single night I would come home and just set up my thing and start shooting away, just because it's, for one, a way to pass the time when you've got nothing else to do. For two, I always have a lot of random ideas pop into my head, especially when I'm at work, because I do such a creative sort of thing with a lot of the work that I do, that random ideas will just pop into my head. I go, I need to do that. All right, when I get home, I'm going to shoot that stock. So, yeah, I dedicate a lot of time. If I could put it into hours, it'd probably have to be something like almost 72 hours a week altogether. Each stock set that I do usually takes me maybe 1 to 2 hours to shoot, depending. A couple of the portrait ones are usually a little bit less, maybe about half an hour. It's usually the prep that takes the longest, so getting the costumes made, doing hair, doing makeup, that can take anywhere from, you know, 20 minutes to 6 or so hours, depending on how in-depth you want to be going. Some of my costumes I actually make myself, which is where some of that time comes in. The Vanity Deadly Sins stock set that I have on my account, I actually made that purple dress, and that took a very long time to make, but, you know, in the end it was worth it. I had an idea and I wanted to do it. The dress came to me in a dream, and I thought, you need to make that, you need to do it right now, so I did. And yeah, so it can vary, but I spend a lot of time, I dedicate a lot of time to doing stock. Okay, a question I get a lot is, where does the name Charligal come from? To be honest, I have no idea why people started calling me Charlie. It just happened one day. I used to live out in a place called Dubbo here in Australia, and I don't even know, but my ex-boyfriend, Adam, he just used to wake up in the morning and say, "Good morning, Charlie," to me. So he started calling me Charlie, and then all of a sudden everybody else started calling me Charlie, and then all of a sudden everyone was calling me Charlie instead of Nichelle, and it was just this thing that grew and became a massive phenomenon of its own. It just stuck. People still call me Charlie. I'll go out places, and even though they know I'm Nichelle, they'll just be like, "Hey, Charlie." So I thought, well, you know, this is a good opportunity to create something where I can actually brand it to be something original and to my own. So I just put Charlie and Gal, like the short version of girl, I guess, together, and that's how Charligal came about. And so everything that I do art related is all under the Charligal name. All the art stuff is Charligal Creations, and all of the stocks Charligal-stock, and the photography Charligal Photography, and that seems to be doing quite well for me. So yeah, that's how that seemed to appear and come about, which is quite random. Okay, do I prefer location or studio to shoot stock? In general, from the artist point of view, I really like the studio stuff, but when it comes to the artistic merit in in a photo, even stock, I find that going out and shooting on location, the images just have that something extra that I really like. But usually if I go out and shoot on location, it doesn't end up as stock. It actually just ends up as a touched up photo in my photography portfolio. So but yeah, I do quite like location. Got quite a few nice ones just around where I live. So yeah, that's that. Okay, what's my real job? As I think I said before in the other one, I'm a graphic designer slash illustrator slash print production finisher. I work for Quick Copy and its sister business 121 Creative over in Botany, and I'm pretty much their art department, but I also do a lot of the printing and finishing there. So I get to see a lot of the jobs from concept through to finished printed product, and there's something so satisfying about being able to say that I did this from conceptual being all the way through to finished final product. There's something so satisfying about that. Some of our clients include companies like Kellogg's, Caltex, Volkswagen. Got a few new ones coming along possibly, so it's really good. I enjoyed that. Anyway, this video again is getting quite long and there are still more questions that I had to go through, so I shall stop it now and get back to you, I guess, in a part 3. Okay, ciao for now, people.